Fixing a charging pole. No big deal.
So what is PCT Fiddle Jam? We've got all this extended fiddle family in the Northern Sierra. Most of them live in Grass Valley or Sacramento. There's just a huge mob of like fiddle talent led by himself, our fearless leader, Alistair Fraser. And we live in Oregon, so we don't get to live like immersed in that bubble, but we come down and we are part of it whenever we can. But we haven't seen any of them since before COVID. So knowing that vaccines are out and almost all of us have been vaccinated at this point, we decided to have a big PCT Fiddle Jam, and they came out in force and it meant so much to us. And it went from about, 3:30 in the afternoon until about 9:30 when we had to leave and go sleep. And they sent us off with a very cool march. And here's how it went down.
We're trying to get rid of them.
Scares the bears away.
Yes, you have.
Yeah. You hear it? Listen. I hear it. Very nice. Listen.
You're totally getting it! Neil, you had no idea you were a flippin' prodigy. So some of you right now are like, Halo, how did you guys even become part of like a fiddle family? And it's actually incredibly appropriate that these two things, backpacking and fiddling, would come together, because backpacking is what brought me to fiddling. I was backpacking in Scotland with a really good friend, hey Tara, in 2002. And we were just really tired one night and we were like, let's just go see a movie. We walked into this theater and the guy was like, it's not a movie tonight, lasses, it's a fiddle concert. And we were like, okay, fiddle concert then. And it was the group Blazing Fiddles. And they started playing and every hair on my arm stood up and like a tear rolled down my cheek. And I was like, this is my thing. And I came back to the States and I bought a fiddle. And someone said, you should take fiddle lessons from this lady because she teaches by ear, like Alistair Fraser School of Learning How to Fiddle. Worked with her for a while, then got to join the group class, and then finally in 2009 got to go to fiddle camp. And it was a game changer. And of course, Chief was born into that and had her first fiddle at age 4. Went to fiddle camp first time in, when she was 4 or 5. And so she's been playing since she was a wee thing, and she's a much better player than me. But yeah, backpacking and fiddling, and so cool that these two things are coming together again. So this next bit looks a little chaotic because it's a raid. So a raid is when one group of musicians pops out and surprises another group of musicians, trying to throw them off the musical thread that they're on. In this case, the fiddle players raiding the song circle people, who I think were trying to sing Sweet Caroline, which is why you'll hear ba ba ba. And the goal is to make one group completely lose what they're doing, and if you're being raided, the goal is to like strongly hold on to the musical thread of what you're doing. And this manifests in many ways. We have a lot of fun stories about raids. actually behind us on the PCT, but they came off trail, hitchhiked to the jam, and then hitchhiked back to where they were. And part of the reason I was so sad after Fiddle Jam is like, I don't think we're gonna see them again. Like, we have to move at this ridiculous pace because of school, which is such a bummer. And Cap, Shake, and Noodle, you guys are the best. You have the best energy. Thanks for coming to Fiddle Jam. I wish we could hike with you. That would be amazing. But the next day, they sent me this video of them continuing to dance in the woods. And it is my favorite thing, and I will never be over it.
You have to move the mingling.
As you can see from that last bit, Noodle and Shake and Cap are out on the PCT using canned music from the jam. So I'm like, they need some fiddle tunes to listen to. So I made a Halos 2021 PCT Fiddle Jam playlist. And it's a really great smorgasbord of like Scottish, contemporary, Scandi, old-timey, like awesome stuff. There's a Google Doc in the notes that is the tunes and like my own personal liner notes on why I love that tune and why that artist is amazing and you should download their stuff. So you can make your own playlist off of iTunes. I'm also trying to make a Spotify playlist for that. And if I'm successful, that will also be in the notes to this one. So here's hoping I got that done.